Something we're regularly asked is, what are you seeing in the market? Or clients want to know how other clients are facing similar problems. So our team quite regularly sort of gets together and go, what are we seeing at the moment? And there's three key themes that we're seeing pretty consistently. First of all, companies are really redefining their cultures at the moment. Obviously been a lot of change with COVID. We've had sort of working from home, blended type situations, and so it's getting really clear moving forward what they want to do. And in some cases, the challenge of getting people back into the office and getting clear what it is that's going to work moving forward. I think a key area is also around governance. Governance, a lot of work around governance. We're supporting 8 companies to restructure their governance at the moment, and that's just, I think, getting the right people at the board level, getting forward-thinking boards or advisory boards that stay ahead of the exec team. We're also seeing the labour market ease a little bit, so companies are able to find some key people where perhaps the last 2 years have been pretty tight. It's just easing a little bit across a number of industries we're seeing, certainly in manufacturing, agribusiness, some of the regions, construction. So I don't think it's going to return to the same as it was in a hurry, or if at all, but certainly we're just starting to see that ease a little bit, which is good. And then across the board, companies are preparing for a tighter market next year. There's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of concern around Europe and Ukraine-Russia situation and what we're seeing in the UK. And so I think that geopolitical level, along with next year, we've got an election, it's just tightening the belts and some of those basic disciplines of good business, getting our structure right, getting our roles clear, making sure we're the right people, looking at our supply agreements, supply chain, and just preparing for a bit of a tougher market next year. I think every business is slightly different, but it is a time, I think, to get really clear around what success looks like in that medium term, so you can then start to sort of move in that direction regardless of what the market is. So that clarity of strategy and that clarity of getting your team on the same page and engage with it. It's a time for teams to work together. Another key area is just that contingency planning where, okay, we've been through a really challenging period of change, and that's going to continue, but it's just being able to sort of play out how some scenarios might play out and how the company should react to that. That's really will pay dividends. And the other area, I think, is in just role clarity and structure. Roles have changed, they've brought people in, they've carried gaps, and so it's just a time to get everybody really clear what are their KPIs, what are their role descriptions, and just update some of that basic stuff which just holds organisations in good stead. So across a real broad range of industries and companies, they're the key things we're seeing at the moment.